Today's Saturday, September 5th, 2020, and today I'm thinking about hardships and why we face hardships. This is John chapter 15, verse 2. Every branch in me that beareth not fruit, he taketh away, and every branch that beareth fruit, he purgeth it, that it may bring forth more fruit. And this is the answer to why we face hardships. People ask very frequently, why do bad things happen to good people? And this is why: it makes them bear more fruit. And I can say for myself personally, the whole reason I have a YouTube channel, the whole reason that I do these is because of the hardships that I faced during my life, and because Jesus woke me up to the truth and I could look back on my life. Almost always when I have a big revelation or really feel like I have something that I need to put out there, it almost always connects to my past and some sort of hardship that I faced, or people treating me nasty for no reason. And in that way, hardships that I faced, here he talks about branches being purged, and I'll get to that in a second, but he's talking about hardships. Those things made me a better person. They eventually made me bear more fruit than I otherwise would have had I just lived the most nice, easy life out there. And so talking about this very specifically, purging a branch so that it bears more fruit, this is a real life thing. If you take a plant and you top it, it's going to grow more full, and at harvest, you're going to get more fruit out of it. And that's exactly what's going on here. And it starts to get into the idea of the problem of evil, because it's a big question that people have. Yeah, why does evil exist in the world? And some of it probably has to do with free will existing, but some of it also has to do with this, that we bear more fruit this way. And that when Jesus was here, he faced immense hardships, and we're no better than he. So the same is going to happen to us. And I'll just end with one little story from my life, and it has to do with college, taking a metaphysics class. And so you inevitably talk about God in a metaphysics class, and this is probably not only my class, I'm sure almost every metaphysics class does this. One of our assignments was to give an argument against God. How ridiculous does that sound? But yep, that's the type of thing that you pay for when you go to university. So we had to come up with arguments against God. And I remember the teacher, after the whole thing is done, and the teacher's always going to tell you what they think the best answer is and all that. The best thing that they can come up with is the problem of evil. That is the best thing that they can come up with. Well, if God is all-loving and all-knowing and all-powerful, why does evil exist? And here's the answer. Well, so there could be something to do with free will, but I don't even have to touch on that, because one reason that bad things happen to good people is because it makes them bear more fruit. And yeah, that's it. So I hope you enjoyed the video. God bless everyone.